Good afternoon, everyone. How are we all doing today? Good? Really good? Awesome. So since in the morning we have been seeing the different modules of digital marketing, and I'm sure you should be right now excited as I was some years back when I started hearing about digital marketing and its various modules. Very intriguing. So we have learned about search engine marketing, search engine optimization. Now let's dive in to one of the third major modules, which is social media marketing. Now I believe many of us, we must have heard what social media marketing is all about. We have heard things, social media marketing. But what exactly it is? Why are we not yet using it, even though we're hearing about it? So that is what we are going to dive deep into it, so as to know exactly what this social media marketing is all about and what we are actually missing out. But before then, you might be wondering who is standing before you. So my name is Bime Lira, and I will be your presenter in terms of social media marketing. So I am a CPD/Google certified digital marketing expert, and currently I am also working in a company and undergoing a training as a Salesforce developer. So that's just the briefing about me. So let's dive in straight to social media marketing. So already this is what we're going to be talking about: the brief introduction, evolution of social media, organic and paid social media marketing. Now when Mr. Hillary was talking, he made mention of organic social media marketing. He made mention of certain terms which I believe might be confusing for some of us, but don't worry, keep calm, we are going to explain it. So that's the brief introduction about me. Okay, so now when we talk of social media marketing, what is social media marketing? Can anyone tell me what social media, like what have you heard about social media marketing? Have you ever heard of the word social media marketing? You have heard of it, okay. So do you have any idea of what it is all about? Yes?
Social media marketing is all about using social media platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram in order to bring awareness and to conclude sales.
Beautiful. Any other definition, any other explanation? Okay, I really love his definition because, when I am trying to explain things, I always like to explain in a very layman's language so they can be better understood. Okay, and like he said, now when we talk about social media marketing, I liked when you look at the terms, you realize that it's made up of 3 words. If we want to break them down to easily understand it, then we can break it into 2 parts. We're talking of social media and we're talking of marketing, okay? And so for you to be able to better understand what is social media marketing, you need to be able to understand what is social media. You need to be able to understand what is marketing, okay? And already, like Mr. Tamo already said when he was talking about marketing, most of the times when we are talking of marketing, many a times we turn to think that marketing is about sales. It ends in sales. No, okay? I like to take this definition of marketing where it states that it is the various activities of a company, okay, that a company does in order to buy, in order to distribute, in order to advertise, in order to sell their products or services. That is what marketing is all about. So when you look at it in that definition, you realize that it is not just about selling. There is distribution, there is advertisement. That is what marketing is all about. And now when we talk about social media, what is social media? What are social media platforms? Social media, they are basically the applications and websites, and like we saw it at the beginning, when we talk of social media platforms, many of us, we tend to think that it's only about applications. No, these applications, they just came in because of mobile phones, okay? So without the existence of these mobile phones, does it mean that these social media platforms, they don't exist? No, they still exist because they come from websites. So social media platforms, they are websites, they are applications that are content based, okay? Their main objective is for us to share content, is for us to be able to interact with each other. That is the main objectives of these social media platforms. And of course, when we're talking of social media platforms, we're talking example things like Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, LinkedIn, okay, Quora, TikTok. We know all of those. So if we have to combine these two, social media and marketing, it makes the definition of social media marketing very simple. It is simply the use of social media platforms in order to market our products and services. As simple as that. That is just what social media marketing is all about. And so now you will be thinking, okay, how did social media actually evolve? Doesn't mean that before, during the creation of the earth, social media was already there. No. It came about later in age, but how did it come about? Now, most of us, we grew up knowing about Facebook, we grew up knowing about Twitter, right? But I want to let you know that Facebook just came after, okay? Facebook came after. Facebook was not the first social media platform that came into existence. And so some of the social media platforms as of then we had MySpace and Friendster, which emerged in the early 2000s, okay? And it allowed users to be able to create personal profiles and connect with friends. That was the objective. And that is why when you look at these other platforms that they come in, they still follow these objectives, okay? We are able to create our profile in every platform that we go to. The first thing, you create a profile. And then the next thing, while you're creating that profile, you try to reach with other people, because I mean, what's the use of that profile if it's only to talk to yourself? You can just stay in your room and continue talking to yourself. It is for you to interact with people. And as it was evolving with time, as other platforms were coming in, they were adding now other objectives into it, okay? Yes. So that's basically what social media marketing is all about. And of course, from Facebook, after MySpace and all that, we had Facebook. Facebook came in 2006, and then after Facebook, we started seeing other platforms such as Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. TikTok has been one of the recent, of course, the most recent is Thread. And if you look at it, you realize that, of course, TikTok is really fast growing, but nevertheless, Facebook is still the number one, okay? Because with Facebook, it has about 2 billion users monthly. So that's to tell you. Now, I like reasoning in the marketing way. Now imagine you have 2 billion people that you have to market your products into. Just imagine how much you're going to gain by marketing your product to 2 billion people. Now that's just to tell us what we are missing out, especially in our country, because we do not know exactly the offers that this Facebook, these social media platforms, they actually have. And that's why you're here today, so that you can know and go and give back to the community. So what are the advantages of social media? Now already I have been talking, and if you're smart enough, you'll be able to detect some of the advantages of social media. Now remember, when I was talking, I said that social media marketing is simply the use of these social media platforms in order to market your products and services. Now when you go into the market, it is for something. You don't get up in the morning and then you start selling shoes. Okay, I know some people sell shoes. Maybe you could get up because of hunger, but that's still an objective, okay? A funny one, of course. But when we go into the market, it's because we have an objective. We have different objectives. That is the same thing with the social media platforms. When you come to Facebook, when you come on WhatsApp, you don't get up in the morning and then you just stay and then you just decide to market there. It's because you have an objective. Your objective could be because you want people to know more about your business. Your business is a small business and people don't know about it, but you want people to know more about it. You don't want your business only to be known in Douala. You want it to be known in Yaoundé. You want it to be known in the whole country, Cameroon, and why not in the world? Okay, that is an objective. Another objective could be that because you want to sell to more people. Okay, you don't just want to have a limited reach. Those are some of the advantages that social media marketing it offers. Okay, and another advantage that social media marketing also offers is that you have a high return on investment. You're very sure that once you follow the right strategies of social media that social media marketing has to offer, once you follow the right strategies, you are going to gain back whatever you have deposited, whatever you have spent online. If you have spent $1 and you use the right strategy, then be rest assured you're going to get back as possible as $2 or even why not $4, $1,000. Okay, so you have a high return on investment. And of course, it is cost effective and you have a targeted advertisement. That's another beauty. You're able to specify who you want your marketing, who you want to divert your marketing to, okay? Who do you want to market your products to? That's the beauty social media offers to you. So those are some of the advantages. And of course, to every advantage, there is a disadvantages. And of course, the first one, it is time consuming. Of course, especially depending with the type of social media marketing that you're going to talk, you're choosing, which we're going to see very soon, the types of social media marketing. It is time consuming, so you need patience, especially when we talk about organic ads, you need patience. So that's one of the disadvantages. When you're entering into social media marketing, you need to take that into consideration, okay? And then it is highly competitive. Remember what I said, that just Facebook alone, it has about 2 billion users, monthly users. Now those users, they are not there just to be, they're not there for just to play around. No. They are business people within those 2 billion users. They are in there for business. They want to make sales. They are using it in a positive manner. So you need to know that whatever domain that you are in, as you're entering into this Facebook, WhatsApp, TikTok, there are competitors. There are high competitors. And your objective, whatever be it, in whatever objective you have, you're going to have competitors. You need to put that in mind. And that is why you need to be very strategic in the way you actually market your products online. So those are some of the disadvantages. Now, let's look at types of social media marketing. Already, you should know that there are basically 2 types of social media marketing. We are talking of organic social media marketing and paid social media marketing. Or in other terms, we can say inorganic social media marketing. So when you hear of inorganic social media marketing, just know that they're talking about paid social media marketing, okay? So let's start with organic social media marketing. Now, organic, when you hear organic, the first thing that should come to your mind is that it is free. That's the first thing. It should come to your mind that it's free. So what is organic social media marketing? It is simply the use of the tools that are provided by these various social media platforms, okay? Now, if you want to take an example, I'm going to take an example of Facebook, which is one of the common platforms that we use, okay? That we use in marketing our products and services. If we are taking the example of Facebook, then we will say that organic social media marketing is simply the use of the free tools that are being provided by Facebook, okay, in order to market our products and services, okay? And most of the times, its main objective is for us to build a community. It's for us to build growth. That is why that is the main focus of organic social media marketing. And in terms of organic social media marketing, we realize that it focuses on creating and distributing content that engages your audience naturally without paying ads, okay? And then when we talk of engagement, what do we mean by? Simply that thing of liking and sharing, commenting on the post, okay? That post that when you go online and then you post something, okay, that is an ad, okay? By that point now, there are 2 types. Either you must have paid or it is for free. Most of the times we do it for free, okay? So that when you post an ad, what you realize is that people turn to like that ad, people turn to share that ad, people turn to comment on that ad, and as they're commenting, you yourself, you're responding, okay? That is what organic social media marketing is all about. And of course, when we talk about the content types, it is about posts, stories, videos, infographics, and live streams. So those are the various types that you can actually post. You can post text, okay? For example, when you look at Facebook, you can just go and write something and then you post it. You can post a video, you can post images, okay? So those are the type of content that you're able to post with respect to organic social media marketing. And of course, like I said, its main objective is to build followers by engaging with your audience. That is its main objective. So now we have spoken about organic social media marketing. Now paid social media marketing is simply the opposite of organic social media marketing. That's just it. With organic, it is free. With paid, you're paying those social media platforms, okay, in order to market your businesses, in order to market your products or services. So that is what paid social media marketing is all about. And its focus is for you to reach a wider audience. Is for you to have a high target, okay? So let's say that's the beauty that paid social media marketing brings in, which organic social media marketing unfortunately is limited in, okay? So that's where paid social media marketing comes in. You realize that with paid social media marketing, it has the same features as with organic social media marketing, because with paid social media marketing, once you post your product or service online, people can still like it, people can still share it, people can still comment on it, you can still comment back on it, okay? But there are advantages, there are other advantages that are being come into place, okay? Such as you have a call to live action button, okay? And then how are you able to differentiate between a paid social media marketing and a social, like how are you able to differentiate between a paid post and an organic post? Now you will realize that with an organic post, if you look at this is what an organic post looks like, okay? So you just have the name of the page, and then this is a follow-up button, which means I haven't yet followed up the person, okay? So maybe I'm seeing this post because the person, maybe a friend of mine is following this person, okay? So I'm able to see the person, and then you see the person has posted an image. This is an image ad, and then you realize these are the features I was talking about. We have like, we have comment, and we have share. So these are the features of organic social media market, of an organic ad. And then you look at the paid ad. Now the very key difference to organic and a paid ad, if you look up there, you're going to realize that after the name of the page, we have what we call sponsored. Okay, so anytime you see the word sponsored, just know that it is a paid ad. So which means this particular page, this Resume GPT, has paid Facebook in order to market their product, okay? And then you'll see that there are additional functions into it. After the like, comment, and share, we have a button, okay? So this button, probably maybe this page is driving to another site, okay? So you will see that there is a button. Maybe you have a page, or you have advertised your service, but you're mainly based in WhatsApp, or you want people to come to WhatsApp, okay? You can create that button, which unfortunately organic ads does not really give that, okay? So those are some of the features of organic posts and inorganic posts. Now, what are the advantages of organic post? Like I said, its main objective is to build a community. It's for growth. Organic ads, it is ideal for businesses that are still new to Facebook. It is ideal for businesses that are still new to this online space. If you are a business that is still new, please don't go straight into advertising because you want quicker results. No. The first thing you need to do is, because when you're entering into a marketing, it's a strategy, okay? And we're looking at the long-term process. Because it is easy for you to actually advertise now, and then you have people that will actually buy your products. But what happens after that scenario? What happens after that season? Okay, so you need to look at the long-term effects when you're taking your marketing online. And most of the times we're looking at the long effects, and these organic ads it helps a lot in terms of that. Because that is why it is very key that you should be able to grow your community. When you grow your community, you build trust. And for those of us that we are into marketing, we are into business, you will realize that trust is key importance. It is relevant when it comes to any business. If I don't trust you, there's no way I will be able to buy your products and services. You need to convince me enough that your product and services is good, I can actually afford it. So how do you do that, especially in the online space where there are a whole lot of scammers? There's a whole lot of frauds. How are you able to How are you able to convince that person? How are you able to convince me that, you know what, my product is not a scamming product, okay? I am real, I am true. This is one way that you're able to do it. When you build followers genuinely, those followers, they will turn to help you. Like Mr. Hillary said when he was talking about the different species of clients. He said the clients at the cheapest level that argue a lot, they are the ones that will end up saving you in future, because they're the ones that are going to recommend you to other people. That is the same thing that comes here. Those audience, the audience that you're building up, they're the ones that are going to help you. They're the ones that are going to save you when you've reached higher up there. Because recommendation is key. They will help you. The moment they are recommending your products and services to other people, it builds in that trust. And we can see a very key example with influencers, okay? When you look at influencers, what do you notice? If most influencers, they are brand ambassadors. Now, have you asked yourself why they are brand ambassadors? It's because they have a large community, and not only because they have a large community followers, it's also because those businesses, they are able to know, they trust those influencers because they trust that their audience is real. They trust that their audience, and if their audience is still able to follow them up to that level, it means that they can actually help them in marketing their products and services. So that is why it is of very key importance that you should be able to, when you're coming online as a small business, you should start with organic ads, okay? And of course, like I said, it builds a loyal community and fosters interaction. And one beautiful thing, it is free. You don't need to pay Facebook. So even you can start with 0 francs. Just go and put credit for 500 to MTN, okay? Come online, create your page, and then you start posting. It is free. That's another advantage. But of course, to every advantage, there is a disadvantage. And one key disadvantage to this organic ads is that it is slow. It is very slow. You are going to take a whole lot of time. In fact, you need patience. But I always say, like, you know this saying that says, the patient dog is the fattest bone, right? That's the beauty about this one. You're patient, but trust me, if you continue consistently in it, you're going to get a high revenue. You're going to actually, going to get what you were, achieve your goal, achieve your objective, but it is very slow. It can take 6 months. It can take 6 months to build a 1K followers, 1,000 followers. Some people, they even take 1 year. Some people, they take 2 years, okay? And that's actually the beauty that paid ads actually bring in. Because with paid ads, you can even bring in those 1,000 followers in 1 day. It just depends how you fool Facebook. Just tell Facebook that I'm giving you this. What do you want for me to have you that 1,000? Facebook will tell you, and they say, you know what? I'm going to pay it so that you can give me that 1,000 in 1 day. It is very easy, okay? And of course, it is very limited. Your post most of the times is being shown only to your friends and to your followers, which most of the times are your friends. So if you create a Facebook page and then you invite your friends, it is mostly your friends that are going to see your post. People beyond them are not going to see it. Or highest, it could be people like friends of your friends. Okay, so those are the disadvantages. And of course, with the disadvantage, that is where paid ads comes in. With paid ads now, you're